Tua, 1st and 10, going deep. And what a catch is made by Waddle. On the move is Waddle. Tua. Waddle to the pylon. Touchdown!
Hey, yo, what up, Miami Dolphin Nation? This is your boy, Foreign Ward, and welcome back to Heavy on Phins. If this is your first time checking out the channel, please make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. Like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about what I'm about to say, all right? To everybody who's been supporting this channel, I would like to say I'm sorry for not being back on here for the past week and a half. I had a lot of stuff going on. I had some computer issues. And I just took a little bit of break away from this because I had a bunch of other stuff going on. But I'm back now, all right? And I want to talk about the Miami Dolphins football. I want to talk about the Miami Dolphins defense. So I seen the game on Sunday, this past Sunday against the Bills. But after the loss, I was so mad about it that I told myself, you know what? I'm not going to instantly react. I'm not going to instantly talk about it. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rewatch the game, watch the film, look at what went wrong. All right, and that's what I did. I went back and I rewatched the game. And I seen there was a lot of things that went wrong, most especially on the defense. All right. So what I want to talk about is this. From what I've observed with our defense, the scheme is not working. Now, did we all expect the scheme to work right away? No. Did we all expect that the defense was going to be perfect right away? No, I didn't. But to be quite honest, in order to get the fans to believe that this is going to work, and maybe this is not Vic Fangio's job to make the fans believe anything, but I'm just speaking from a fan perspective. Like, after 4 weeks, I haven't really seen anything different. Like, what I was looking for and what most fans were looking for, obviously in the beginning of the season, it's a new defensive scheme. All the players got to play with new techniques. They got to learn a lot of different things and stuff like that. You're not expecting the team to come out right away and be really, really that great on defense. But what a lot of us, including myself, were expecting was, at least every week that goes by, we're going to see some type of improvement with the defense. It's been 4 weeks, and honestly speaking, from my perspective, I haven't really seen that much improvement. And in this league, with the way how offense, like football is played now, you can have the best offense out there, but if you do not have a good defense, your team is going to struggle. Your team, Miami, have a high power offense. We have skills everywhere in the offense. And the defense, and when I say the defensive scheme is not working, I'm not saying the players are not good, because the players are good. You get what I'm saying? The players are good. I just feel like the scheme doesn't fit a lot of their skill sets. So as the defensive coordinator, Vic need to go back to the drawing board and come up with something, create something that works to the strength of the players. Because most of the players on our defense played in the same system for about 2 to 3 years with Josh Boyer, okay? They got used to playing in a certain system, and most of them has been playing together for a while. So our defense wasn't great last season, but the defense played well enough to give the offense a chance to win games. Okay? And when you take a defense and a bunch of guys who are used to playing together and playing in one system and bring them into a whole different system, they have to learn like new techniques. They have to learn a whole bunch of new stuff. It gets hard, and it's going to take time. And honestly, I don't feel like the Miami Dolphins have time right now to say, oh, we could go through this season and hopefully next year the defense will get better. We don't have that type of time, because some of the players that we have, we're not going to have next year. Most of the guys on offense, like it's a bunch of guys that we have now that we're not going to have next year, especially most of the skilled players on offense. Okay, some guys are going to get traded. Some guys are going to get cut. Some guys' contract is going to be up. The team is not going to re-sign them. So there's a bunch of stuff that's going to happen next season, and either next season or the season after that. And we really don't have the time to say, okay, we're going to, hope for a better defense next season. Let these guys learn now. Like, it's not going to work. We have a team that was built to win now. We have skilled players on both sides of the ball. The offense is putting up numbers. They're putting up points. But it's hard to win in this league when your defense can't stop anybody. Like, teams are just putting up numbers on this defense. Like, it's crazy. It's hard to win games like that. I don't care how skillful your offense is. If your defense can't stop other teams' offenses, it's going to be hard to win games. Defense win games, bro. That's a proven fact. So I just don't feel like we have that time right now to like sit around and be like, we're just gonna wait and see if things get better. No, things need to get better now, because with the team that we have now, we have a chance to do something this season. And this Miami Dolphins defense need to step up. Because I'm telling y'all now, with most of the games that are on the schedule that we came into the season believing that we could beat some of these teams, I'm telling y'all now, from the way how this defense is playing, we're going to lose some of those games. We're going to lose some of those games that we think that is supposed to be an automatic win. Perfect example, Dallas went to the Cowboys went over to the Cardinals 2 weeks ago, and the Dallas Cowboys got beat by the Cardinals. Nobody would have ever guessed that. If you would have told anybody that the Cardinals was able to beat the Dallas Cowboys, they would have laughed at you. This is the NFL any given Sunday. And from the way how our defense is playing, I have to admit I am nervous, because most of the games that I was looking at thinking like, okay, these games are going to be automatic wins. Now I'm kind of scratching my head now. I'm thinking, okay, I know the offense can go out there and play. The offense go out there and put up numbers, but the defense can't stop anybody. So even with your offense putting up numbers and your defense not being able to stop the offense, you're going to lose some of these games that you think that we're supposed to win. That's just the reality of it. And this is not because the players are not good. It's because of the scheme. The scheme is not working. He got to make adjustments. Vic Fangio has to make adjustments to this defense. He got to change up some things and be able to play to their strength. If not, this is where we're going to find ourselves in every single week. Because what most teams are going to do moving forward, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you now what they're going to try to do moving forward. Teams are going to fight hard against us. Most teams are going to try to go up at least 2 scores on us. If they go up 2 scores, they already know once they go up 2 scores and our defense can't stop them, they go up 2 scores, they're just going to try to protect the lead. And guess what's going to end up happening? Miami is going to go away from the run because they have to play catch up. Miami is going to go completely away from their game plan and start throwing the ball because they're trying to play catch up. They're trying to score points. This is where we're going to find ourselves in trouble, because if our defense can't stop people and they're going up 2-3 scores on us, our offense is not going to be as effective as it needs to be, because we're going to go away from the game plan and start doing other things that we did not plan on doing because the defense let us down. They got to tighten up the defense. If not, we're going to find ourselves in trouble, because these games that we're looking at, like the Giants coming up this week, thinking, okay, we should be able to win that game. If the defense don't come out and show up and do what they're supposed to do, the Giants could put up points. You know what I'm saying? Carolina right now, they're 0-4. They play us in 2 weeks. And 9 times out of 10, by the time Carolina meet us, they're probably going to be like 0-5. Do y'all remember a couple years ago before I think Jacksonville was like 0 or something. They did not win out one game. And they came to play Miami, and everybody thought Miami was going to win that game. Guess what happened? Miami lost. Jacksonville got their first win on us. So it's any given Sunday. None of these teams that are on our schedule we can look at as winnable games anymore, because the defense is not showing up. If your defense is not showing up, you can't just go out there thinking you're just going to beat anybody. No. Because if our defense is letting teams put up like 30 points on us, that means Miami got to go out and score 31 points every single game. If the defense is allowing teams to put up at least 30 points on us every single Sunday, that means our offense got to go out and score 31 points every single Sunday. And that is not going to be the case every game, because we're going to play against some tough defenses. The Eagles got a good defense. Kansas City got a good defense. Baltimore got a good defense. Dallas Cowboys got a good defense. And these are our teams that are on our schedule this year. So if our defense can't stop offenses, and these other offenses are putting up 30 points on us, and we're going against these good defenses, we're going to have to put up at least 31 points to beat them. And this is not going to be the case with most of these teams that I just mentioned, because these teams have really, really good defenses. And this is where we're going to find ourselves in trouble if the defense doesn't step up. Now, am I panicking to say, oh, the season is over? No, the season is not over. We got a lot of football left. We're 3-1. We're in a good position right now. We got 2 games that are coming up, the Giants and the Carolina Panthers. Those are 2 winnable games. We should be able to win those games if the defense do what they're supposed to do and the offense just continue to do what they do. We should be at least 5-1 by the time we play the Eagles. The Eagles is going to be a tough game because the Eagles have a really good offense and a defense. Their defense is nasty. They're going to try to come after Tua. They're going to bring a lot of pressure. Their offense is good. They have weapons all over their offense. They have a good running game. They have a good offensive line. The defensive line is crazy. So if our defense can't perform right now when we go against these good teams, we're going to have a problem. I'm telling y'all. Because we cannot just depend on the offense to just put up points. The offense can put up all the points they want, but if the defense is not stopping the other team from putting up points, we're going to lose. So that's where I'm at from last week, man, from what I've observed. I prayed, come on, Vic, get the defense together. Let's get it going. Let's get going. We got a chance to do something this year, man. We got a chance to do something this year, but the offense cannot do it by themselves. The offense can't do it by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, defense got to step up. If whatever game plan that you have, this scheme or whatever you see is not working with these players, you got to make adjustments and be able to tailor some of these things to their skill sets so that they can play to their strength. I've seen most of these guys play over the years. I've seen these guys play over the years, and they play really, really well in the other systems when they play to their strength. But because it's a new system, a lot of them is having a hard time adjusting. So this is Vic Fangio's opportunity now to make some adjustments to these guys' strength, so that way they can be able to perform the way they need to perform. But if this defense does not get their shit together, man, I'm sorry, this season is going to be a fucking waste. Because most of these teams that we're looking at thinking we could beat, we're more than likely probably going to lose to because the defense is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. But that's what I needed to come on here and talk about today, guys. I will be back later on this week with more videos to talk to you guys about more stuff in regards to the game that is coming up against the Giants. All right. I need you to go ahead right now. If this is your first time watching the channel, if this is you've seen my videos before and you haven't subscribed yet, I need you to please go ahead right now, hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, and let me know what you think about what I just said. Share this video with somebody. I will see you in the next video. I go by the name Foreign Ward. This is Heavy on Fins. See you next time. Fins up.